Hi there, Mouseketeers. Welcome to the Disneyland Beat, where our toes tap to a Disneyland drum.
And we always whistle while we work.
Today, we have 15 fun things we bet you did not know you could do on your trip to Disneyland.
Let's head into the parks for another Disneyland Beat Fun Fast Disneyland list.
Please like, subscribe, and stick around.
Okay, digging right in. Number 1, did you know that you can ride in the tender car of the Disneyland Railroad? The vintage steam trains in rotation at Disneyland, the CK Holiday and the EP Ripley, both have seats in the tender car where lucky guests can catch a ride with the engineers themselves. They are not always offering this service, but at the Main Street USA station, ask the attendants if they are offering rides in the tender car on the day of your visit. From this unique and prized vantage point, you can watch the engineers work and chat with them about the fascinating history of the antique trains.
Did you know you can get replacement balloons? Disneyland balloons are filled with magic and joy, but that doesn't make them indestructible. Your colorful or light balloon is vibrant and fun, but it probably sets you back a little bit. So it's nice to know that if they deflate or pop on the day of your visit, you can get a replacement free of charge. But don't think that's gonna work with everything you might buy.
Number 3, did you know you can get that park merch transferred or shipped home? Disney makes it easy for you to get your packages back home. First off, if it's early in the day, you can just have your items sent back to the Emporium to be picked up on your way out. Just be sure to give them time to make that happen. Or if you are staying on site, you can just have purchases sent back to your hotel room, which is very convenient. But you can also just have purchases mailed directly to your home from the park. And this can be really nice, especially if you didn't pack that second empty suitcase on the flight.
Number 4, did you know you can get the recipe for your favorite Disney dish while at the park for free? That's right! If you just love that dish and have to have the recipe, be sure to stop by City Hall. You can request a recipe for some of Disneyland's favorite culinary delights, and while it's not all of them, it is most of them, even some of Chef Sutton's fine creations. That said, Walt Disney does keep a tight lid on the exact preparations and ingredients of many of its popular dishes and treats.
Number 5, did you know that there are secret screens on famous Disneyland attractions? There are a few games with secret levels you can access if you perform really well during your ride. On Toy Story Midway Mania, in each of the game segments, there are special things you can do that will earn you more points. For example, in Rex and Trixie's Dino Darts, if you hit all 5 of the lava-like balloons coming out of the volcano, a bevy of balloons worth 500 points each will erupt. And over in Galaxy's Edge, on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, if you position the controls in a certain way at the top of the ride, you can trigger Chewie mode, in which Chewbacca replaces Hondo Ohnaka as your guide to grab some coaxium for the Resistance.
Number 6, did you know you can ride at the very front of the monorail with the driver? If modern rides are your speed when on the platform in Tomorrowland, or maybe even downtown Disney on a very quiet day, ask the cast members if the driver is taking passengers. If so, then you can queue up at the front and get on. It's likely you'll have to wait a few rounds before you get your turn, but the unique and interesting view is definitely worth it.
Number 7, did you know that you can learn how to do a magic trick at Disneyland? We all know that Disneyland is full of magic. You can see actual magicians wandering Frontierland, and of course, that magical mouse is always at play. But did you know you could learn a magic trick yourself? Head to the Magic Shop on Main Street USA. It's something that has long existed in Disneyland. The magicians on hand in the shop are always happy to teach you a trick or two.
Number 8, did you know that Disneyland has a Victorian-themed baby center? It's amazing! Disneyland thinks of everything and has long provided this charming amenity. Inside the shop, you can see pictures of baby Walt himself at the baby center. There are changing tables, nursing rooms, high chairs, microwaves, and even a baby store where you can buy pretty much any baby need or convenience item.
Number 9, did you know you can get a sweet, boozy Dole Whip? Disneyland itself is a non-alcoholic zone, unless you head to the edge of the galaxy, so those Dole Whips available at the Enchanted Tiki Room are all family-friendly. But if you head over to the Disneyland Hotel and visit the coffee house, you can order a Dole Whip float with some of your favorite rum. Delicious.
Number 10, did you know that you can get a free button for just about anything? It's your anniversary? Get a button. It's your first visit? Get a button. It's your birthday? You know what I'm gonna say, get a button. You're celebrating just about anything and everything? Get a button. Another fabulous reason to stop by City Hall is that amongst all the other helpful things they offer, you can get a free Disney pin for whatever occasion brings you to Disneyland. You can even ask for a questionnaire to become an honorary citizen of Disneyland. And yes, you will get a button.
Number 11. Did you know that there is a hidden leprechaun's house at Disneyland? Patrick Begora is a little leprechaun known as the Little Man of Disneyland, and his house is actually hidden in Adventureland. Before you come, read the Little Golden Book, then search around for the roots of the trees near Indiana Jones' Adventure.
Number 12. Do you know all the horses' names on King Arthur's carousel? Have you ever wondered about the names of Disneyland's King Arthur carousel horses? A lot of people know Jingles, but what about the rest? Each horse on the carousel actually has a unique name. Your family can pick up a complete list of those names at City Hall. There have been 85 horses, and no two share the same name.
Number 13. Did you know that there are secret menu items at select locations? At certain locations in Disneyland, there are secret menus or secret menu options. Sometimes these can be accessed by using mobile order, and other times just by simply asking a cast member. A few of the locations where you might stumble on secret items include the Golden Horseshoe, Refreshment Corner, Galactic Grill, and Flo's V8 Cafe.
Number 14. Did you know you can pilot the Mark Twain? Mark Twain! You get to operate the bell to signal the railroad when you steer this mighty stern-wheeler paddle boat. Now, this is something you'll need to ask a cast member for, and they can only accommodate very small groups if they're doing it at all. But if you're the lucky ones, you will be invited into the wheelhouse and get the opportunity to steer the ship. You sign the record book, and they even give you a special pilot certificate.
Number 15. Did you know that you can do the goat trick on a favorite roller coaster? One of our favorite things to do at Disneyland is the goat trick, found on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. To get the maximum inner ear bending effect, you will want to sit in the back row of the last car. Just at the top of the second lift hill, the only one that is outdoors, you will see a goat standing on a rock holding a stick of dynamite in its mouth. Fix your eyes on it, and turn your head to keep looking at it as long as you can as the coaster flies around the corner. However, don't blame us if that dizzy down-the-drain goat effect makes your stomach drop.
Well, folks, that's it for today. We hope you had fun. Thanks so much for tuning in as we try and tide you over until they finally open Disneyland again.
Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the Disneyland Beat. We have a lot more in store for you.
See you real soon, Mouseketeers.
See you real soon.